Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokémon Legends ZA, the Mega Dimension DLC. We finished the majority of the main story, I assume the majority of the main story last time, but now we gotta go find Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza. Gotta get my boys, the Weather Trio. The first, you know, not the first trio. The first trio is the birds, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno. But the first, version trio? Regional? Big region? You know what I mean. You know, Gen 1 just had Mewtwo, and then Gen 2 had Ho-Oh and Lugia. Not really a trio, you know. The whole, the Weather Trio, the Tau Trio, the Creation Trio, etc., that, you know, they were the trendsetters. Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza. They started that. Anyways, what's up, Corpo? Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? Yes, the Pokemon Huns will finally be routed. Good bite is a sure path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it's shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. But why'd you have to make getting a meal with your friends weird? Why'd you say it like that? What do you want? The usual sparkling water for you, Solo. Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissants Grisham makes. That's it? What, is the rest syndicate pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, Prism Tower. Still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. Bro, that thing needs a paint job badly. You can see it from anywhere in Lumiose, that's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. That said, I still appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. I guess we pulled it off together, even though it was mostly me. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. If anyone deserves credit, it's Corbo and the Rust Syndicate for making the human ladder. Anyone other than me, of course. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing are the hardest to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. Dude, this guy hates the Huns. To get into the pockets of hyperspace Lumiose on the other side of the Ruby Distortion and Sapphire Distortion. Wait, they're literally called the Ruby and Sapphire Distortion? Is Rayquaza behind the Emerald Distortion? Did he call them that last time? I don't remember those exact. I don't remember him literally just name-dropping Ruby and Sapphire. You'll need some special donut recipes. We put the entire Rust Syndicate through their paces, researching and developing new recipes. This is what you're using your gang for these days, is to develop new donuts that match legendary Pokemon. Easy, Felipe. Calling too much attention to our hard work could come across like you just want a pat on the back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone in Lumiose here. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gauche. Gauche? Gosh? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I know what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce it. I was merely inspired by the noble tales you keep relating to us about the many sleepless nights you spend analyzing all this hyperspace data. Listen, we're Donsha about the flavor profiles your donuts will need. Be warned, you'll also need one particularly rare ingredient. And what would that be? Don't worry, I've got this one. Grishpal, think you can spare some of that Hoennian? I don't like that. I don't like that. Salt you sprinkle on your croissant? How'd you know our secret ingredient? I suppose it's true what they say about the Rust Syndicate. You really do go digging up everything you can about people to hold as leverage. Nonsense, we'd never stoop so low. Privacy's paramount these days. We figured out your secret ingredient thanks to Felipe's perceptive palate. This dude has just got the ultimate taste testing ability. Don't underestimate Restaurant Lawow's favorite taste tester. How does he do it? Very well, I did overhear your talk, and I can share our riches if you're working on the city's behalf. Alright, bro. Please use this well, it's terribly valuable. Salt! Ah, yes, I love salty donuts. Much obliged. Why does he have a pink Rotom phone? I've sent Ansha the flavor profile data. Well, with that, I think the rest is up to you. Hereby leave the matter of Kyogre and Groudon in Team MZ's capable hands. Okay, so we can go for, Kyogre and Groudon both right now? I thought we might have to take on one and then do more research and then take on another, etc. Do, 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 do. All right. Well. Lysander Cafe. Do we have any warp zones around that have Pokemon I have not yet caught that we might want to do before this? I don't think so. I also think I'm low on donuts in general. We could go catch a Scolipede to use Mega Scolipede, since I didn't use Mega Scolipede like throughout the playthrough at all. Still don't recognize what Mega that is. We should go beat it up sometime. I'm pretty sure we only have like 2 donuts on us right now anyway, so we should go make donuts no matter what. Whether it's the Groudon and Kyogre ones or otherwise. What's up? Hello, I was just reviewing the recipes Mr. Felipe sent me. They will be quite complex, like the one we used to find that fine Pokemon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key to meeting 2 legendary Pokemon of Hoenn is Hoennian Salt. Quite a tidy solution, is it not? It's a little on the nose. Perhaps, but isn't simplicity often for the best? Yeah, that's how Game Freak does most of their game creation, so I'm not so sure about that. So what kind of donuts are we gonna make? Well, paying a visit to Groudon calls for a very particular flavor profile. We'll need at least 260 in sweet, 160 in spicy, 160 in sour, 20 in bitter, and 260 in fresh. That dude hates bitterness. That will make us an Omega old-fashioned donut for visiting Groudon and Hyperspace Lumiose. I want it right because he's going to be like Omega, and then Kyogre is going to be Alpha, presumably. And then Rayquaza is Delta. Surely they didn't give Kyogre and Groudon Megas, right? But I wonder if they're going to Primal Revert. Did they give them their Primal Reversions? I'm very interested to see. A Ruby Red Legends. Dropping in on Kyogre will take a donut with its own unique flavor profile, like the opposite of Groudon, I would assume. 50 in sweet, 50 in spicy, 210 in sour, 180 in bitter, and 370 in fresh. That should yield an Alpha old-fashioned donut, with which to visit Kyogre's pocket of hyperspace. Sapphire Blue and Ruby Red. I'll be counting on all of you to help gather the necessary ingredients. All right, well, I'm going to see if I could just make both of those donuts. Like, if we could start today by getting Groudon and Kyogre, I'm here for that. I'd like to try that Omega recipe. All right, so we really need sour, fresh, and sweet, and spicy, but mostly sweet and fresh. Just give me like 2 of those, and then sweet is pink. Just like 2 of them. And then we really need some spice in here, but we don't really need more sour. Yeah, here we go. One more of those gets... Okay, so now we just need... We have 2 more. We just need fresh, done, and then sweet. Done. Success. Order received. I'll start at once. That used a bunch of our high-level donuts, so we might have trouble making Kyogres now. It is literally an Omega symbol. Are you for real? I am very glad that the game does not make you actually, like, remember these. It allows you to enter a Ruby Distortion. Well, that's Groudon covered. We've done it! This is one of my finest works yet. Behold the Omega old-fashioned donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha. I doubt anyone could work berries into such artistic donut creations as you. Now Hoopa can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumiose where Groudon is at. Nice. Please make good use of it. I'm sure gathering the ingredients was no easy task. Let's head to Jean's Sector 11. I'm pretty sure Corinna will be there waiting for us. Okay, but can I go ahead and make the Alpha donut? Why? Is there a reason I would want to make the donut more than once? Just give me the Alpha. All right. Lot of freshness needed here. And it doesn't look like I have a fresh... I don't have a berry that gives like plus 85 or 95 fresh, which is a problem. So we're going to start by hitting a lot of these Hyper Yachis. I don't think I'm going to have enough fresh points to get where we need to go. Is going to be the problem here. Yeah, I didn't even get enough spicy. We should probably go catch Groudon and then come... I need whatever berry gives like plus 95 fresh. 95 or 85. We have a 60 pointer here. which also handles the, try 4 of those. Also handles the 60 is just not enough because it needs like 310 fresh, I think it was. Or something ridiculous like that. I need slightly better berries for fresh. How many donuts do I have total? Yeah, we only have these 2 donuts for going into other fields. For now, let's just go get Groudon, and then we'll go from there, you know? Sapphire, power of beginnings detected. Ruby, power of endings. That's what I'm talking about right there, baby. Give me that Ruby, power of endings. Give me that dang old Groudon. You know, I'm realizing that 4 of my 6 current Pokemon are weak to ground. And one of the ones that isn't weak to ground just so happens to be weak to fire. I think we might switch things up a little bit before getting in there. I do have some experience candies. You deserved these, Heliolus. Get up to level 93, buddy. Good stuff, good stuff. And you can have these. And then all of these go to Aggron. 94. Another thing I want to do today is I think we only have 2 more Infinite Royale battles to do. We should definitely get that done today. Aw, oh, dang it. What are you guys doing to my worthwhile toolbox? You're not supposed to get out of here. Get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Who put you freaks in here? Who did that? There we go. I have to give this Indeedee to someone I remember. Who do we want to throw in here to try and deal with Groudon a little bit? He's ground. He might switch to ground fire if he does, in fact, primal revert. They mentioned Omega and Alpha and all that, so, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. See, honestly, we should just put Feraligatr in place of Tyrantrum works. And then if it does become also fire type, Golurk will go kind of crazy. We'll swap out you. Yeah. Let's go with this. All right. Where? I need to get over there. We're gonna have to run all the way over here. So we're gonna get Aggron done, and then we might need to... Not Aggron, Groudon. They both end in on. Yeah, Groudon done, and then we might need to make some normal berries and then go get more berries from Hyperspace Dimension shenanigans, it seems like. Because I just don't think we have any berries that can get us the amount of freshness we need for... Yeah, that looks pretty ruby to me. For Kyogre. What's up, Corinna? I landed on your head. Get wrecked. Put me in, Chief. We'll need that Omega old-fashioned donut to get through this ruby distortion, yeah? Strong signals detected from within this pocket of hyperspace Lumiose. Pokemon inside is likely about to Mega Evolve. There's no way they gave them another form on top of Primal Reverting. There's no way. Will you enter and calm it? I'm going in. I think Groudon's gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still, okay, good. I was about to say, on one hand, it could be cool. On the other hand, I'm still burned from Darkrai because Darkrai's Mega sucked. And, like, Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre both look incredible already. I don't think they could do any better, so I did not want them to have new forms, to be honest. Go ahead and feed Hoopa that Omega old-fashioned donut solo. Get in there. Away we go. Ooh. So this is Groudon's world. This is where all the budget went. They made some unique areas for the legendaries. Come quick, you two. Oh, no, that's awesome. Could you imagine if we had areas like this throughout the entire game? How much more incredible and fun this game would have been if it had unique environments like this to go through the whole time, instead of just being, oh, it's Lumiose City. It's so upsetting when you see what we could have gotten from a game like this. Like, you know, we had cooler environments like this, not quite as cool as this one that I can remember, to be honest, in Legends Arceus, and I really just wanted like an improved Legends Arceus style map, and instead it's just like, hey bro, you just get a city, that's it. Ginormous red crystals, lava pouring down. This is what it's like in Groudon's subconscious. Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon should gain the fire type when it undergoes primal reversion. Good to know, though I doubt just using water types will cut it against an opponent like this. If the three of us all work together, we can do it. We can catch Groudon. Well, I could do it on my own, to be honest, but you know. Let's get to it. Is the game saying that Groudon is still gonna have like some version of Desolate Land that makes water moves worse by that water type comment? Well, I don't see any other option but to trust in our Rotom phones and take the plunge. When you can, please look up in here. Oh, dude, it mirrors Kyogre's spot? That's really awesome. We could have had stuff like this throughout the entire game. We could have had stuff like this in the DLC at least, like going to cool different looking dimensions and stuff like this. And instead it's just like, nah, we just reused all of the assets from the base game of Lumiose, but it's like Chrome. Dude. So disappointing. That is really awesome, though, that it's got Kyogre's area up above. That's so cool. I love that. I'm gonna lead for Alligator, but we can swap to Golurk for Earthquake damage if we need to. Yo, and then Groudon's just straight up a statue over here, bro. Who is texting me right after I started stream? Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter. Thought it might have been a family member or something. It was not. Yo, what's up, Groudon? Looking a little stoned, huh? Don't do drugs, kids. You'll end up in lava pools. Didn't expect the legendary Pokemon Groudon to look so stiff. Watch it. I don't think it's staying still for long. Aw, dude. The music, yes. Oh, the music. Groudon appeared. Okay, it's like Darkrai. We gotta beat Phase 1. So imposing. Makes sense for a legendary Pokemon. Yo, nice Fire Blast, bro. Why does he hop like that? Oh, okay, bud. Calm down. Bum, bum, bum. Man, this music takes me back, bro. Man, it takes me back. We'll use Feraligatr for Phase 1 here. And then we'll swap to Golurk for Primal Groudon because it'll be Fire type. Totodile power. Okay, that was right in my face. Get him. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Definitely want to freeze time a little bit. No telling how long it's going to take to go through Phase 2. Just keep biting him. Never stop biting. Almost got him in half. Oh, a nice solar beam. Oh, you move it. I didn't think you'd be able to turn it like that. Got him in half, though. Is that Heat Wave? Is that what that move is supposed to be? Just keep getting him. Just keep getting him. We'll pop it off. Dude, he's getting absolutely bodied. Nice, nice. I love freezing time. I don't know how crazy Primal Reversion form is gonna go, but looking good so far.